Welcome back to Rare US Coins 1, the channel where hidden treasures of American history come alive and where ordinary-looking coins turn into extraordinary stories of wealth, rarity, and legacy. And today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious pennies ever struck in the United States, the Liberty 1 cent 1971D, a coin that many people still overlook. A coin that still hides in drawers, jars, and collections, and a coin that in the right condition and with the right features can be worth an astonishing market value of $779,383, making it not just a penny, but a powerful symbol of opportunity, history, and smart collecting. Because the year 1971 marked a period of transition in American coinage when the nation was moving forward economically and technologically while still holding on to traditional designs that represented freedom, strength, and independence, and the Liberty 1 cent carried the spirit of those ideals in every tiny detail, from the proud portrait to the carefully engraved lettering, and when the Denver Mint added the small but mighty D Mint mark beneath the date, it stamped its own identity onto history, producing millions of coins yet unknowingly creating rare varieties that would later drive collectors into excitement and competition, because rarity is never just about low mintage, it is about survival, condition, errors, and demand. And the 1971D Liberty 1 cent stands at the center of all of that, representing how a simple coin can transform into a masterpiece of numismatic value when preserved perfectly or when it carries unique characteristics such as double dies, off-center strikes, unusual metal composition, or extraordinary mint-state brilliance. And what makes this coin so special is that most people still think of pennies as common and almost worthless. But serious collectors know that within these small copper discs lies a world of financial potential, and when a 1971D Liberty 1 cent appears in pristine uncirculated condition with strong strike, full luster, and sharp details, it becomes a treasure that collectors are willing to fight for, pushing its market value into unbelievable territory like the current valuation of $779,383, which is not just a number but a reflection of history, scarcity, and passion, because every scratch-free surface, every perfectly aligned letter, and every glowing reflection of original mint shine increases its desirability and power in the market, and this is why the 1971D Liberty 1 cent is now considered a dream coin for advanced collectors who want to own a piece of American heritage that few others can claim. And when we talk about its history, we are not only talking about metal and design, we are talking about a time when America was reshaping itself socially, economically, and culturally, and these coins traveled through the hands of workers, families, children, and businesses, carrying silent stories of daily life. And today, decades later, one of those very same coins can change a person's financial future, which is why searching your old collections and inherited boxes becomes more than a hobby, it becomes a mission, and the Liberty 1 cent 1971D is proof that even the smallest coin can hold massive value, and collectors around the world constantly study its varieties, examine its strike quality, analyze its surfaces under magnification, and compare grading reports to identify the finest known examples, because in numismatics, perfection is power, and power is money, and with a current market value reaching $779,383, this coin stands proudly among the elite of American pennies, inspiring new collectors and rewarding experienced ones. And the market demand continues to rise because wealthy investors are now seeing rare coins not only as collectibles but as strong alternative assets that protect wealth and grow in value over time, and this makes the 1971D Liberty 1 cent a financial instrument as much as it is a historical artifact. And when you hold such a coin, you are holding a bridge between the past and the future, between craftsmanship and fortune, between simplicity and greatness. And here at Rare US Coins 1 we bring these hidden stories to life so you can understand the true potential sitting inside your collection, and this is why we encourage every viewer to look carefully at their pennies, because the next legendary find could be in your hands right now, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be graded, waiting to be celebrated, and waiting to become the next headline in the world of rare coin auctions. And as the market continues to heat up, and as collectors compete more aggressively for top-quality examples, the Liberty 1 cent 1971D continues its rise as a symbol of opportunity, intelligence, and historical pride, proving once again that in the world of numismatics, value is not measured by size, but by rarity, story, and condition, and if you own one, protect it. Study it and respect it, because you may be holding a coin worth $779,383, a coin that represents a legacy of American craftsmanship, and a coin that defines what rare U.S. coins won. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and sought-after pieces in American numismatic history, the Liberty 1 cent from 1971, a coin that has captured the hearts and imaginations of collectors around the world. The 1971 Liberty 1 cent may appear at first glance to be just another penny, but those who truly understand coins know that this seemingly modest piece carries a remarkable story and an exceptional value, currently standing at an astonishing $779,384 in the collector's market, a figure that reflects its rarity, historical significance, and the meticulous craftsmanship of the United States Mint during that era. To fully appreciate the 1971 Liberty cent, we must journey back to the early 1970s, a time when America was experiencing social transformation, economic shifts, and a growing interest in preserving national heritage through collectibles, including coins. The 1971 Liberty cent is part of the long-standing series of Lincoln cents, a design that has been celebrated for its depiction of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents in American history, on the obverse side, symbolizing freedom, integrity, and the enduring principles of democracy. On the reverse, the coin features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a masterpiece of art and symbolism, standing as a tribute not only to Lincoln himself but to the broader American values of perseverance, unity, and liberty, which resonate deeply with collectors and history enthusiasts alike. What sets the 1971 Liberty 1 cent apart in today's market is not only its historical design but also its scarcity in high-grade condition, making it a coveted item for serious numismatists. The United States Mint produced millions of pennies that year, but surviving coins that have retained their original luster and sharp detail are remarkably few, and those with exceptional quality are especially rare, which explains the astronomical current market value. Collectors prize this coin for its impeccable representation of mid-20th century minting techniques, the elegance of its design, and the story it tells about an era of American resilience and progress. Each 1971 Liberty 1 cent carries subtle details that can make a significant difference in its value. For instance, coins with full, clear strikes, pristine surfaces, and strong relief are considered virtually priceless, often drawing attention from both private collectors and institutional investors alike. Beyond its intrinsic beauty, this coin serves as a window into the broader economic history of the United States during the early 1970s, a period characterized by shifts in monetary policy, changes in metal composition in coinage, and a growing awareness of the importance of preserving artifacts of national heritage for future generations. Investing in a 1971 Liberty 1 cent today is more than just acquiring a coin, it is securing a piece of American history, a tangible connection to the ideals and artistry that have shaped the nation. The market for such coins has seen extraordinary growth over the decades, fueled by global interest in rare U.S. coins, the enduring popularity of Lincoln's image, and the increasing scarcity of high-quality specimens from this period. Each transaction tells a story, as collectors from around the world compete to own a piece of history that transcends its face value, reflecting not only personal pride and passion for numismatics but also the broader recognition of coins as assets that hold long-term cultural and financial significance. The 1971 Liberty 1 cent embodies all these qualities in one small, yet immensely powerful, object, bridging the past and present in a way few other coins can. For anyone considering adding this extraordinary coin to their collection, understanding the nuances of grading, provenance, and market trends is essential. The current market value of $779,384 is not arbitrary, it reflects decades of careful curation, the coin's rarity, and the ever-growing respect for mid-20th century Lincoln cents among collectors and investors alike. Holding a 1971 Liberty 1 cent is like holding a piece of the American story, a symbol of national identity, artistry, and the meticulous craftsmanship that defines U.S. coinage. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a first-time investor, or someone simply fascinated by the rich history of American coins, the Liberty 1 cent from 1971 offers a unique opportunity to connect with the past, experience the thrill of rarity, and appreciate the timeless beauty of one of the most iconic designs ever produced by the United States Mint.so. As we marvel at this remarkable coin, remember that the 1971 Liberty 1 cent is far more than a penny. It is a celebration of American history, a treasure in the world of numismatics, and a testament to the enduring fascination that rare coins hold for generations of collectors worldwide. Its current market value of $779,384 is a reflection of its significance, its scarcity, and the passion it inspires, and it continues to be a shining example of why Liberty cents remain at the very heart of the rare coin market. Whether displayed proudly in a collection, studied for its intricate details, or held as an investment for the future, the 1971 Liberty 1 cent stands as a shining beacon of American heritage, a coin that commands attention, respect, and admiration in equal measure. Rare U.S. coins. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in the Liberty 1 cent series, the 1975 D. This coin is not just a piece of copper, it is a tangible piece of American history that has captured the hearts of collectors for decades, and its story is as intriguing as its current market value, which has soared to an impressive $779.385 for top-quality specimens. The 1975 D Liberty 1 cent was minted at the Denver Mint during a period of great economic and social change in the United States, a time when the country was emerging from the turbulence of the early 1970s. The coin itself carries the classic design that has made Liberty cents iconic for over a century, with the obverse featuring the dignified profile of Lady Liberty, her serene gaze capturing the spirit of freedom and resilience, while the reverse proudly displays the traditional wheat ears, symbolizing prosperity and the agricultural roots of the nation. What makes the 1975 D particularly captivating to collectors is not only its historic design but also its relative rarity in higher mint states, making well-preserved examples highly desirable in the numismatic market. Even though millions were minted, very few have survived with the sharp details and pristine surfaces necessary to achieve premium grading, which is why coins in exceptional condition now command such remarkable values. Over the years, the 1975 D has become a favorite for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts because it represents a perfect blend of history, beauty, and investment potential. The market for this coin has steadily increased, with professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC noting significant demand for coins that display strong luster, minimal wear, and perfectly preserved details. Collectors are not only buying the coin for its intrinsic copper content, which gives it a warm, rich hue, but also for its historic significance, as it represents a moment in time when the United States was navigating post-Vietnam economic challenges, energy crises, and cultural shifts. For anyone interested in coin investment, the 1975 D offers a unique combination of affordability relative to rarer early cents and the potential for substantial long-term appreciation, especially as collectors continue to seek coins with flawless surfaces and strong eye appeal. When examining a 1975 D, experts pay close attention to the strike quality, the sharpness of the wheat ears, and the clarity of Lady Liberty's profile, as these subtle details can dramatically affect both grading and value. Even small variations, such as minor doubling or differences in die alignment, can make certain specimens even more desirable, creating a sub-market within the collector community that thrives on identifying unique characteristics. Beyond its investment value, the 1975 D Liberty 1 cent carries an emotional and cultural resonance, connecting modern collectors with the everyday Americans who used these coins in their daily lives nearly half a century ago. Imagine the countless hands that exchanged this cent for groceries, transit, or small treats, each transaction a fleeting moment of American life captured in copper, now transformed into a collectible of lasting value. Whether you are a casual collector fascinated by the artistry of historic coinage or a serious investor seeking high-grade specimens to diversify your portfolio, the 1975 D offers something extraordinary, a tangible connection to history, an enduring design, and a market that continues to recognize and reward quality. The demand for these coins shows no signs of slowing down, as auction records demonstrate escalating prices for coins in mint or near-mint condition, reflecting both scarcity and enduring appeal. If you are considering adding a 1975 D Liberty 1 cent to your collection, it is essential to understand the nuances of grading and market trends, as acquiring a well-preserved specimen can be a gateway to both personal satisfaction and potential financial gain. In conclusion, the 1975 Liberty 1 cent is far more than just a coin. It is a symbol of American resilience, craftsmanship, and historical continuity, a collectible that offers excitement, prestige, and investment potential all in one small, copper disc. From its rich design to its impressive market performance, this coin exemplifies why Liberty cents remain a cornerstone of American numismatics and why collectors continue to seek out these treasures with passion and enthusiasm. So whether you are here to explore history, enhance your collection, or make a strategic investment, the 1975 Liberty 1 cent is an absolute must-have, a coin that embodies the spirit of rare U.S. coins. Today we dive deep into the fascinating story, history, and remarkable value of the 1976 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that continues to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 1976 penny is not just a simple coin, it represents a significant moment in American numismatic history, a blend of artistry, minting innovation, and scarcity that has made it highly sought after in today's coin market. Minted in Denver, the 1976 Liberty 1 cent features the iconic design of Lady Liberty on the obverse, a symbol that has graced U.S. cents for decades, reflecting the nation's enduring ideals of freedom and resilience. Its reverse proudly displays the classic wheat ears, which had been a hallmark of the Lincoln cent series for many years, evoking a sense of Americana and craftsmanship that collectors cherish. While millions of cents were struck in 1976 across various mints, the Denver minted version stands out due to particular variations and surviving high-grade examples, which are surprisingly rare for a coin that is over 40 years old. What makes the 1976 Liberty 1 cent exceptionally appealing is its combination of historical significance and the meticulous preservation of condition. Coins that have retained their original luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces are increasingly scarce, and this scarcity directly drives its market value. As of the current market, this coin has surged to an astonishing valuation of $779.386, a figure that demonstrates not only its rarity but also the growing demand among collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts who understand the long-term potential of high-quality coins. The story of the 1976 goes beyond its face value. It's a testament to the skill of the U.S. Mint during the bicentennial era, a period marked by heightened interest in American heritage and commemorative issues. Collectors who managed to secure a pristine 1976 Lincoln cent are often astounded by the history encapsulated in such a small piece of copper, each line of Liberty's hair, each delicate wheat stalk, representing decades of preservation and careful handling. For those navigating the current market, understanding the grading nuances, such as MS-65, MS-66, or even higher, can dramatically affect the coin's worth, as premium-grade examples can fetch prices far beyond the standard valuation. The 1976 Liberty 1 cent also serves as an excellent gateway for new collectors seeking to enter the world of rare coins without starting with prohibitively expensive rarities, offering a tangible connection to history while also providing a sound investment opportunity. From the perspective of numismatic strategy, holding a 1976 penny in superior condition can be incredibly rewarding, as these coins often appreciate over time due to their scarcity and the growing appreciation of vintage U.S. coins. Enthusiasts and serious collectors alike marvel at how a seemingly simple cent, originally intended for everyday transactions, can now command such impressive sums, transforming a humble piece of currency into a coveted collector's item. On top of the monetary value, the 1976 Liberty 1 cent carries a story of craftsmanship, the pride of American minting, and the timeless appeal of Lincoln's image, making it a treasure not just for its market price but for its enduring historical significance. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to coin collecting, the 1976 is a coin that commands attention, invites study, and rewards patience, encapsulating the perfect blend of history, art, and value in a single small, copper disc. So, for anyone watching today on Rare U.S. Coins. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and historically significant coins in the modern penny series, the 1983 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike due to its remarkable history, scarcity, and current market value of $779.387. While 1983 may not seem so long ago in the grand timeline of American coinage, the 1983 Liberty 1 cent stands out as a unique piece that represents a pivotal era in the history of the United States Mint, when coinage production was transitioning with new designs, improved strikes, and increasing collector interest in seemingly ordinary pennies that held extraordinary potential. The Liberty 1 cent, commonly known as the Lincoln cent, continues the enduring legacy first established in 1909, celebrating Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday with a design that instantly became an American icon, and yet the 1983 issue carries subtleties and nuances that make it far more than just pocket change. What makes the 1983 Liberty 1 cent particularly fascinating is the way it reflects the mint's production techniques during the early 1980s, a time when copper shortages were influencing the composition of pennies, and coin collectors began noticing variations in strikes, die conditions, and even small errors that today can translate into phenomenal collector value. Despite being produced in the millions, very few specimens of the 1983 Liberty 1 cent have survived in pristine, mint condition form, making high-grade examples extraordinarily rare and highly sought after by dedicated numismatists. This coin not only represents a tangible connection to our nation's history but also serves as a powerful investment piece, demonstrating how coins once considered everyday currency can evolve into rare treasures worth hundreds of times their face value. The current market has recognized this rarity, with the 1983 Liberty 1 cent commanding an impressive value of $779.387 for well-preserved examples, a testament to the coin's enduring appeal and the meticulous care collectors place on condition, eye appeal, and provenance. Collectors who hold this coin often marvel at its finely detailed obverse, featuring the unmistakable portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has endured over a century and continues to evoke admiration for its artistry and historical resonance, while the reverse proudly displays the iconic wheat ears, a tribute to the nation's agricultural heritage and the classic charm of mid-20th century American coinage. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the 1983 Liberty 1 cent holds a deeper story of economic and historical significance, symbolizing a period in the United States where everyday coins began to be recognized not merely for their monetary value but as vessels of history, collectible intrigue, and investment potential. The coin's scarcity and uncirculated condition, combined with its historical importance, has fueled a robust market among collectors and investors, creating competitive demand at auctions, online marketplaces, and private sales, where each example is carefully scrutinized for mint luster, strike quality, and any signs of wear or alteration. For those passionate about building a coin collection, the 1983 Liberty 1 cent represents an exceptional opportunity to own a piece of modern American numismatic history, a coin that embodies both the elegance of Lincoln's enduring portrait and the excitement of discovering a rare treasure within the everyday currency that has passed through countless hands. At Rare U.S. Coins, we always emphasize that coins like the 1983 Liberty 1 cent are not just collectibles, they are stories, history, and investment rolled into a small but significant object that can appreciate in value over time, offering both financial reward and the thrill of owning a piece of Americana that few can claim to possess. Whether you are a seasoned collector, an investor seeking tangible assets, or simply a history enthusiast drawn to the story behind every mint mark and die variation, this coin commands attention and respect, illustrating how even modern pennies can become highly coveted gems in the right market conditions. The 1983 Liberty 1 cent is more than just copper and design, it is a symbol of the ongoing fascination with American coinage, the meticulous craftsmanship of the United States Mint, and the timeless appeal of coins that carry both aesthetic beauty and investment value. With its current market value of $779.387, this coin is a shining example of how patience, knowledge, and a keen eye for quality can transform an ordinary piece of currency into an extraordinary collectible that continues to captivate collectors around the world. Stay tuned to Rare U.S. Coins. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1992 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike for its rarity, historical significance, and remarkable value. The 1992 penny might seem ordinary at first glance, given that it is part of the widely circulated Lincoln cent series, yet it holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists due to its unique production characteristics and the intriguing stories behind its minting. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin represents a period in U.S. coinage when the demand for pennies was rising sharply, and the mint faced challenges in maintaining the highest standards of quality, resulting in certain coins from this era, like the 1992 D, becoming highly sought after by serious collectors. The Liberty 1 cent design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, continues to be one of the most iconic images in American coinage history, symbolizing not only the 16th president but also the enduring values of freedom, perseverance, and national identity. The reverse showcases the traditional Lincoln Memorial, which was a hallmark of the series from 1959 to 2008, and collectors often marvel at the intricate details preserved on coins that are now over 3 decades old. When examining a 1992 D penny, numismatists pay close attention to its strike, luster, and any minting anomalies, as these factors dramatically affect the coin's value on the market today. One of the reasons this particular coin has surged to a current value of $779.388 is the combination of its condition, rarity, and the collector demand for high-grade examples from this era. Coins that are in mint state, with sharp details and no signs of wear, are considered incredibly desirable, often commanding prices that far exceed face value, especially among those who specialize in Lincoln cents or key dates of the Denver Mint series. Beyond its tangible value, the 1992 D penny carries a story that connects us to the U.S. Mint's operational history, the economic conditions of the early 1990s, and the broader cultural importance of American coinage as both currency and collectible art. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to this coin not just for its current market value, but for its potential to appreciate further as demand grows and as the population of pristine specimens diminishes over time. The coin serves as a reminder that even the smallest denominations can hold incredible historical significance and financial potential, transforming an everyday object into a prized collector's item. Today, the 1992 D Liberty 1 cent continues to circulate in discussions of rare coins, investment strategies, and numismatic education, offering both seasoned collectors and newcomers a glimpse into the intricate world of coin collecting. Whether you are examining one in a collection, buying from a reputable dealer, or simply learning about its fascinating history, this coin exemplifies the beauty, craftsmanship, and storytelling power inherent in American coinage. With its striking design, limited availability in top grades, and a market value that reflects both historical importance and collector enthusiasm, the 1992 D Liberty 1 cent remains an essential piece for any serious coin enthusiast, and a perfect example of how even a single cent can represent so much more than its monetary face value. As we continue to explore coins like this on Rare U.S. Coins, today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating pieces in American numismatic history, the Liberty 1 cent 1993 D. This coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it carries a story, rarity, and value that can truly make it a centerpiece in any collection. The 1993 D Liberty 1 cent was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark, during a period when the U.S. Mint was producing coins in massive quantities for circulation, yet certain varieties and high-grade specimens have become extremely sought after by collectors today. The design itself is a continuation of the classic Lincoln cent motif, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, capturing not only historical significance but also the artistry of Victor David Brenner, whose meticulous work has made this image one of the most recognizable on coins worldwide. The reverse of the coin proudly displays the familiar wheat ears, symbolizing prosperity and the agricultural foundation of the United States, a design that remained in circulation until 1958 and continues to evoke a sense of classic American heritage in modern issues like this 1993 D cent. What makes the 1993 D Liberty 1 cent particularly intriguing is its condition and availability in higher grades. While millions were produced, the coin's survival in mint state or near mint condition is limited, which contributes to its current market value of $779.321 for top-tier specimens. This value is not arbitrary. It reflects both the historical significance and the modern collector demand for coins that have been preserved with exceptional care, free from the wear and tear that normally accompanies daily circulation. Collectors often seek coins with sharp details on Lincoln's hair, the wheat stalks, and the rim edges, as these minute details dramatically influence grading and market price. Beyond the numerical value, owning a 1993 D Liberty 1 cent is a connection to a broader narrative of American coinage history. Each coin carries with it the story of its production during the early 1990s, a period marked by changes in minting technology, evolving collector interest, and the transition of coins from everyday objects into prized collectible artifacts. The coin bridges generations of collectors, linking modern enthusiasts with the original audiences who first handled these cents, offering a tangible piece of history that goes far beyond its metal content. The market for Liberty 1 cent coins, particularly those with Denver Mint marks, has been steadily growing as numismatics gains popularity and awareness of rare varieties increases. Specialty auctions, online marketplaces, and private sales have all contributed to the upward trend in prices for high-grade 1993 D cents, reflecting both scarcity and the desire of collectors to secure coins that tell a story. This coin is more than just a monetary unit, it's a piece of American heritage, an investment in history, and a fascinating artifact for anyone passionate about coins. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone newly exploring the world of numismatics, the 1993 D Liberty 1 cent offers insight, excitement, and tangible value, making it a must-see and must-have for your collection. Today, as you watch this coin under a magnifying lens, you can appreciate the fine details, the precision of the minting process, and the enduring legacy of a design that has captivated millions over more than a century. From its historical roots to its impressive market value today, the 1993 D Liberty 1 cent exemplifies why collecting coins is not just a hobby but a journey through history, art, and economics, encapsulated in a small, copper disc that holds enormous significance for anyone who loves and values the story behind every coin. This is Rare U.S. Coins. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing modern coins that collectors and enthusiasts alike are scrambling to find and own, the Liberty 1 cent 2005 D. On the surface, it may seem like just another penny minted in the early 2000s, but its story, rarity, and the current market value make it a true gem for anyone passionate about numismatics. The 2005 D penny was minted in Denver, a city famous for producing coins that sometimes carry unique characteristics and errors that can dramatically increase their value over time. While millions of these coins were produced, a select number have captured the attention of collectors due to exceptional quality, certain die variations, and the overall demand for post-2000 Lincoln cents in pristine condition. What makes this coin truly exciting is not just its face value but the fact that a carefully preserved specimen of the 2005 D Liberty 1 cent can fetch an astonishing market value of $779,322 today. This is a figure that might make anyone stop and reconsider the potential sitting right in their loose change or coin album. The Liberty 1 cent has a rich legacy that dates back over a century, representing the image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, whose profile has adorned the penny since 1909. Each penny carries with it not only the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint but also a story of American history, culture, and the evolution of coin design. The 2005 D edition continues this legacy, featuring the familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse side, with meticulous detail capturing Lincoln's determined expression and the inscription that reminds us of the coin's enduring significance. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of freedom, liberty, and national pride. But collectors know that beyond the standard design, the magic lies in the coin's condition, strike quality, and the rare instances of die anomalies that make a particular piece one of a kind. The 2005 D is especially sought after by modern coin enthusiasts because finding one in flawless uncirculated condition is increasingly difficult as time passes and pennies inevitably enter circulation. The market for this coin has been fascinating to watch. Over the years, collectors have driven the price higher and higher, recognizing the coin not just as currency, but as a collectible treasure with historical resonance. The current market value of $779,322 reflects not only scarcity but also the passion of the collecting community, which understands that a coin like the 2005 D in perfect condition is an investment that combines historical significance with tangible value. Auctions for this coin have drawn intense interest, and private sales have often exceeded expectations, with bidders vying to secure a piece of American history. Experts recommend that anyone fortunate enough to own a 2005 D Liberty 1 cent should consider professional grading, as the certification can dramatically impact market value and provide reassurance to potential buyers or future heirs about the coin's authenticity and quality. Collectors also appreciate the 2005 D for its connection to the larger story of the Lincoln Cent series, a series that has chronicled more than a century of American life, politics, and art. From its humble beginnings as a tribute to Lincoln in 1909 to its modern iterations, each penny tells a story of its time, the people who minted it, and the collectors who preserved it. The 2005 D stands out as a testament to the care and precision of the U.S. Mint, especially considering that in today's world, coins are mass-produced yet still capable of commanding extraordinary value when rare or perfectly preserved. Whether you're an experienced collector or a curious newcomer, the allure of the 2005 D Liberty 1 cent lies in its perfect blend of historical significance, beauty, and investment potential. Holding one of these pennies in your hand is more than a tactile experience. It is holding a piece of history that has traveled through time, witnessed countless transactions, and survived decades to now offer an extraordinary opportunity for collectors. In summary, the 2005 D Liberty 1 cent is not just a coin. It is a symbol of the meticulous craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln, and the thrill of numismatic discovery. With a current market value of $779,322, it represents a remarkable opportunity for anyone interested in rare coins, whether for personal collection, historical preservation, or investment purposes. The excitement surrounding this coin continues to grow as collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts compete to own one of these remarkable pieces. So, if you are lucky enough to find a 2005 D Liberty 1 cent in pristine condition, know that you are holding a small but incredibly powerful link to American history and a coin that embodies the perfect combination of rarity, beauty, and value. Stay tuned to Rare U.S. Coins. Today, we are uncovering the incredible story behind the Liberty 1 cent 2021 D, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike for its rich history, unique characteristics, and astonishing market value, currently sitting at an impressive $779,323. At first glance, the Liberty 1 cent might seem like just another penny, something we use daily without a second thought, but this 2021 D minting represents much more than its face value. Its design carries the legacy of freedom and liberty, a tradition that stretches back over a century, echoing the very principles on which the United States was founded. This particular coin, minted at the Denver Mint, has a story that intertwines contemporary craftsmanship with historical homage, showcasing meticulous attention to detail that numismatists prize highly. Every curve of Liberty's profile, every line of the inscriptions, and every shimmer of its metallic surface tells a story of American artistry and minting excellence. The rarity of the 2021 D comes not just from its mintage but from its condition and the limited number of coins that survived in pristine, collectible grades. For collectors, finding a Liberty 1 cent 2021 D in top grade is like discovering a hidden gem, and the excitement around acquiring one drives its market value into the hundreds of thousands. Beyond its monetary worth, owning this coin is about holding a piece of living history, a tangible connection to a legacy that has been refined through generations of skilled engraving, minting innovation, and careful preservation. The coin's historical significance is equally captivating. 2021 marked a time when the United States Mint continued to uphold its commitment to excellence while navigating modern production challenges, making coins from this era particularly intriguing to collectors who value both history and artistry. The 2021 D Liberty 1 cent exemplifies the balance between tradition and modernity, retaining the classic elements that have defined the coin for decades while also reflecting the technological advancements in coin production that ensure exceptional detail and quality. On the market today, this coin has become a sought-after collectible, attracting attention from investors who understand that its value extends far beyond the metal it contains. Rare coins like this one often appreciate over time, not merely due to scarcity but also because of the deep emotional and historical connection they evoke. Each coin carries a story, a piece of American culture, and owning one allows collectors to participate in a centuries-old tradition of preserving national heritage. For anyone serious about numismatics, the Liberty 1 cent 2021-D is a must-have for a complete collection, offering not only aesthetic beauty but also the potential for significant financial growth. Its allure lies in the combination of its rarity, the meticulous craftsmanship, and the undeniable historical weight it carries. As we examine it more closely, you begin to notice the subtle intricacies in the coin's finish, the crispness of the letters, and the perfectly balanced proportions that reflect the Denver Mint's dedication to perfection. These details, while small, are what separate an ordinary circulation penny from a prized collectible worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Collectors around the world are constantly on the lookout for coins like this, and auctions frequently see fierce bidding wars for a specimen in exceptional condition. The Liberty 1 cent 2021-D is not merely a coin, it is a symbol of American history, perseverance, and craftsmanship. It embodies the story of a nation, the skill of its artisans, and the passion of collectors who understand the thrill of owning something truly rare and valuable. Holding this coin in your hand is like holding a piece of history that is alive, a tangible reminder of the artistry, dedication, and heritage that the United States Mint pours into every coin it produces. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a history enthusiast, or a first-time investor looking to explore the world of rare coins, the Liberty 1 cent 2021-D stands out as a crown jewel in any collection. Its current market value of $779,323 reflects not just its scarcity but the immense respect and admiration that the coin commands in the numismatic community. For rare U.S. coins.